It's only been a week, and you know what I always say, there is more news for me to share with you about self-publishing. In fact, Bookvault now has box sets and slipcases. Oh man, PublishDrive's got a scheduled maintenance that they're planning on, and Smashwords has Read an Ebook week sale coming up here in March. Kindlepreneurs updated a direct sales stats that they've had, and Laterpress has announced some insider secrets and other relevant news for events and deals with self-publishing. You want to learn more about that, make sure that you stay tuned to today's podcast for February the 17th, 2025. All right, before we do jump into things, of course, I need to give a big shout out to the fine folks over at Book Award Pro. They are technology-driven, human-given. Book Award Pro is known as the fresh, modern way for how authors get discovered, win validation, and sell more books. We're also a team of real people who take pride in our work and providing excellent customer service. Book Award Pro is more than software. We're a partner to help authors succeed. I concur. I feel fancy when I say things like I concur, because I've had over 42 book awards among 12 publications, and that's all thanks to Book Award Pro. It's opened up many doors for me, many opportunities and interviews and reviews and all these other types of things. And if I hadn't been using Book Award Pro, I would not have had nearly the same success if I had today. DaleLinks.com/Book Award Pro is my affiliate link if you want to go ahead and check it out. Try out the free plan. There's a free plan apparently now. The free plan. How about we talk slowly, Dale, and enunciate? And speaking of enunciating, let me go ahead and enunciate this very next part right here, because the fine folks over at Bookvault has announced they have introduced box sets and slipcases. I misspoke last year when they released bundles. I was so excited because I thought that there were physical box sets, but now it's physical box sets. So let me go ahead and give you a little bit of a read through here real quick. At Bookvault, we're always looking for ways to help authors and publishers present their books in the best possible way. We're excited to introduce box sets and slipcases, a new way to enhance your books, whether for special editions, collector's items, or premium gift sets. So if you're not sure what a box set is or a slipcase, a box set would be a collection of books that's put within a box. So this is print books that you put into a box. It's really neat. And then, of course, a slipcase would be just simply a box that goes over top of a book. It's nice and reinforced. It really makes your book look real official. It's kind of nice. I really like that. Now, there is a little bit of an asterisk on this here. One is it's only available through Bookvault's UK print on demand. So it's available through their bespoke option. It's not available in the US yet. I imagine in due time that I'll probably get some news from the folks on over there letting me know about something like that. But in the meantime, at least we have box sets and slipcases available to this. This is a huge victory. There's no other print-on-demand company that's doing that out there. If you want to get something like that, you'll have to go to an offset printer, or you're looking at doing some type of bulk. In instances like this, this will make life a lot easier. I will tell you this, though, it's a bit of a learning curve for me, because I already had to download the templates to send to the cover design team, MailerLite, to do all of that stuff for me. So stay tuned. I will let you know a little bit more about that, but big congratulations to Bookvault for this new feature rollout. Moving a little further forward, PublishDrive wants to let you know Wednesday, February 19th, we'll be performing scheduled maintenance on our platform. During this time, all platform functions, including the products such as Publishing Assistant, Abacus, and Distribution, will be unavailable 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Additionally, please note customer support will remain available, but inquiries requiring an account check may experience delays, and the book review will not be operational during the maintenance period. So if you are using the platform PublishDrive to distribute your books, this is, of course, going to affect you Wednesday, February 19th. It's going to be down for a 4-hour window. Chances are likely not many of you are probably on your PublishDrive account between 3 and 7 a.m., but there is that slight likelihood out there. Fine folks over at Smashwords, aka Draft to Digital, the parent company for Smashwords, have just announced that Read an Ebook Week sale is upon us, March 2nd to March the 8th. This is a huge deal because the platform Smashwords already has a decent amount of organic traffic. A lot of readers come and purchase books this way. But I've noticed every single time that they've had some type of a sale and I've discounted my books, I don't even have to promote my books. and they end up selling through this. So if you're already distributing through draft to digital, or you're an old school person like me who goes to Smashwords directly, I highly recommend discount your books. Even if it's like a 25% discount, that is better than nothing. Which, by the way, I'm going to give you a little bit of an advance heads up. The entire Self-Publishing with Dale series will be at 25% off, with the exception of the upcoming book of Bestseller Book Launch Plan. You'll see why I'm not going to have it discounted during that time, because, well, we're going to have a discount running up to that promotional week. So all that to say this, that Read an Ebook Week sale, tap into that. So worth it. And moving a little further forward, Kindlepreneur Dave Chesson just updated his article about selling books direct. Insights from 500 plus authors. This is a 2025 update. Let me go ahead and scroll through just really quick and give you some stats. Who is selling direct? To start, we looked at the experience levels of the authors selling direct. Our survey revealed that a whopping 66% of authors selling direct have published at least 5 books over their careers, matching last year's survey. Even more notably, 46% have over 10 books under their belts. That's 2% higher than last year. And also, 31% of authors have been selling direct for under 1 year. There are so many really good stats, including talking about email marketing, talking about how they're selling it. Is it through WooCommerce and WordPress, or are they going through things like Shopify or plugins like that? So you need to be aware of some of these stats to make an informed decision. A lot of people have been hamstrung, warning, oh, is direct sales for me? If you're an author, direct sales is for you. Absolutely, look into it. Now, there are exceptions to the rule. If you have your ebook enrolled in the KDP Select program, you can't sell that direct because it's an exclusivity agreement. And speaking of publishing platforms, the fine folks over at Laterpress. Oh man, this is the platform you can get 100% royalty. I did not stutter on that. I did not stammer. I did not mistake what I just said. Laterpress gives you 100% on your royalty. Now, that's minus processing fees, payment processing fees, but that's like 2.9% plus like a 49-cent per transaction fee. So I mean, it's a meager amount that's going to be pulled out. And Laterpress is a fantastic platform, something I'm going to be exploring a lot more here in the coming years. But there is a newsletter that they have available, and a good friend of mine and a former guest here of this channel, Nate Gillick, puts out a weekly email newsletter. My gosh, Nate, this man has the most epic length emails, but every email comes chock full of great insights. And one of the things that I was able to pick out was some of the things they're going to be rolling out with Laterpress here that are in development. In fact, let me go ahead and read it to you word for word. I realized that while we have a change log in our Discord detailing what we're working on, I haven't talked about it much in this newsletter unless something released. Going forward, mid-month newsletter issues will include a breakdown of what we're working on, though I'll include it more frequently if there are significant changes or updates. In development right now, they have monthly subscriptions, discount codes. By the way, the monthly subscriptions would be for you as an author. You're not having to subscribe to Laterpress other than their newsletter, and that's free. They have discount codes, a mobile app. That right there, that'd be a game changer. Automatic creation of a story or a book Bible, otherwise known as a storybook. In the planning phase right now is enabling the author assistant that's included in their closed beta to perform actions to help with plotting and drafting. They have audiobook support and a super secret community thing. Now, those last 3 items were just in the planning phase. So don't be like, oh, Dale said there's going to be an author assistant, audiobook support. Oh, wait, hang on. Did you say audiobook? Yep. Laterpress is working on audiobook support. And so that means that they're listening to me. I've sent some suggestions to them. They're so fantastic. They listen to their account holders. So go check out laterpress.com for more details. And here's a little bit of a plug here real quick here. I'm not getting paid for this. She doesn't even know that I'm mentioning this. Angela Eureka Smith, she was a guest on my channel. No, she hasn't been a guest. Why hasn't she been a guest? I don't know. We'll find out. But Angela Eureka Smith, she's a prolific horror author as well as a nonfiction author. She puts out a great weekly newsletter called Authortunities over on Substack. She just put out 120 author opportunities and some hope, I hope, as she said. This right here gives you so many items to consider whether it be awards, whether it be some type of meetup, whatever. She puts them all in here for the month. So I highly recommend you go over, subscribe. It's 100% free to subscribe to Opportunities on Substack. She does have a premium plan, and there's additional things that she has put in there. But I'm going to tell you, I'm a free subscriber, and it gives you so much information. It'll keep you busy. I would recommend you subscribe to her as soon as it comes into your email inbox. Take all of those events that happen throughout the month, put it into your calendar to remind you about those. Speaking of remind you about those, let me tell you about a couple of events that are coming up here. MailerLite, if you happen to be getting into email marketing and you want to use MailerLite, which is my preferred email marketing platform, they are running a webinar about getting started with MailerLite. In fact, they're going to cover setting up your MailerLite account, importing and segmenting your subscriber list, creating and sending your first email campaign, automating your emails to save time and grow your audience, tracking your success with MailerLite Analytics. Now, there are 2 dates on February 19th at 2 p.m. Eastern Daytime and February 26th at 12 p.m. Eastern Daytime. So they have 2 different events. Definitely go check it out. If you're not familiar with MailerLite, it's going to be worth your while. Moving a little further forward, the folks over at BookBrush had just announced a new feature that they have available, and they want to invite you in to talk a little bit more about it. Authors meet author assistants. Streamline your publishing journey at our virtual hiring event, Wednesday, February 26th. You have a book ready to shine, but with all the manuscript polishing, publication, formatting, launch planning, and book marketing, it's easy to lose momentum when your time is stretched thin. That's where an author assistant can really help. This is going to be on February the 26th at 11 a.m. Eastern Daytime. So you want more details, go ahead and visit that link there. And moving even further forward, tomorrow, and if you're listening to this on the audio podcast, it would be today, February the 18th, we will be going live at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Daytime. Last week we were supposed to go live, but unfortunately the night before, Vincent, my co-host, got really ill, and I was like, dude, take the day off. You're not any good if you're going to be coughing and hacking and barely being able to breathe. So we're going to be auditing Amazon ads live. We've got a good handful of them. There's still an opportunity to submit your ads for consideration. If you visit dalelinks.com/auditmyads, that is not inside the show notes as per usual. You can always just visit the link for the video, so that way you check it out. And then last but not least, big shout out to the fine folks over at Book Award Pro. Why Book Award Pro is one of my favorite tools is 42 reasons. 42 different awards for 12 different publications. I'm forever grateful for everything they've done for me and they've done for many other authors. Visit dalelinks.com/bookawardpro for more details. Get that free account set up at least. What'd you think about some of the pieces of news? Was there anything that I missed over the last week? I'd like to hear from you over in the Discord community. If you join me over at dalelinks.com/discord. Till later, this has been Self-Publishing with Dale, and I'll catch you in next week's Self-Publishing News. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Special shout out to my channel members for both the podcast channel and the main channel. Without your support, some projects we do at Self-Publishing with Dale would be much harder to fund. If you want to contribute to the cause, visit dalelinks.com/memberships for details and get your on-screen shout out at the end of each broadcast. Till later, this has been Self-Publishing with Dale, and I'll see you soon.